Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing something a little different, and we'll see how this goes because this is an unusual figure, but I'd like to try to do something that's a little classic, a little bit older. However, that may not be as easy to get, but it is an interesting piece nonetheless. And today we've got the Machine Wars Transformers Sandstorm. And the interesting thing about this is that this is a recolor of a G1 figure. I believe was only available in Europe, and it was known as Rotorstorm. So yeah. So and then there is the history of this. If you guys don't know about what the Machine Wars stuff is, I'll give you a quick overview. And basically, when there was during the Beast Wars, releases that Kenner had. Kenner at this time was already Beast Wars were underneath the Kenner line, technically still owned by Hasbro, but they kind of repackaged this and then recolored this from an original Rotorstorm that they had. So they brought back some figures, and the Machine Wars was what they decided to do, and then they had this Sandstorm here. And you can look up some of the history of that. Let's take a look at the box real quick, because this is interesting to look at. We've got the front here, and this is the same artwork, just recolored, that they had from the original Rotorstorm. It's just recolored. On this side, we've got that same picture, and this metallic kind of stuff here going on. And then yeah, they you can see the Kenner logo right here, and you can see it says 1996 Hasbro. So all of that is still here, manufactured and a license from Takara. And yeah, they just put the instructions straight on the back. That's pretty interesting. So the top of the box is just more of the same, and on the side they actually put the tech spec, and you can see it right there. Yeah, kind of interesting. So yeah, so a neat little oddity, but very cool. And I remember buying this figure way back in the day from a KB store, and yeah, so, and I had a few other of these that I have. I might get into the Megatron. I do have that one as well. However, let's take a look now. We're done with the packaging. Let's take a look at this figure. Now, I never owned the Rotorstorm figure, but this is what it looks like here, and you can see they've put a sticker right here. And it does come with a sticker sheet, by the way, and I did put some of them on, but not all of them. So, whoops, let me turn this up to the right side up so you can see it says Hasbro and Takara on there. But that's pretty much it. I just put some of them on because I didn't want all of these on. So, but to point this out, you can see there's a couple right up here. I think this one was already on the toy already, and you can see this one as well, and this one here as well. And you can see they've kind of given it a striped deco like that. Now, another interesting thing is that these things here, had missiles on the original Rotorstorm, and what you would do is you would just push it in. I think that there is a way to just kind of like you'd flick it out, and it would launch them. However, this figure does not come with any of those. So if you find this on anywhere in the secondary market, this is the only place you're going to find this. Yeah, it's not going to have any missiles. It's just going to have this. Now, this is it is a cool, interesting looking Transformer, and worth kind of going through it. I like this here. These are detachable, by the way, and then it has this one other gimmick where you can push this button right here, and it will it should drop those. So let's try that again here. Hit this like this, and then you go boom. There we go. So it just releases that. It releases them, and then you can fly it around in that mode. So it's pretty cool stuff. Very, very neat. And then, of course, the rotor spins. There's no back tail rotor or anything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on with this guy. Now, let's see here at the back and the bottom. You can see some of the legs and then the Autobot symbols. Those are the ones I did put on, but those will be more evident in robot mode. So let's get to that. Let's do the transformation because it's fairly simple. I'm gonna take these off, and there's only one way to really orient these or put these on. You could try to put these on this way, but it won't work. There is a smaller peg and a larger peg in the back, and they can only mount one way on this. And then since this peg sticks out, you can't really mount it there. Now, if you push this button and released it, yeah, you could probably put it on the side here, but it won't be able to fold up very nicely. Anyway, let's put these aside. You can fold the helicopter blades like that. And then the next step we're going to do is we're going to make sure these are up. We're going to open this, and this tab will slot into this hole. Go ahead and push that there. Do the same thing on the other side. There's that. Then you want to fold these in like that, and then pull the legs down. Flip out the toes or the feet, and then you're going to take this and then bend it forward and put that in place. And then the last few steps are you want to take these arms here, fold them down, fold this down, and then you're going to take these the back tail pieces and fold them down like that. And there he is. This is Sandstorm, also known as Rotorstorm, in his robot mode. This is very cool. Very, very neat little transformer. And let me, of course, you can mount his weapons right there, and he can hold them just fine. And he's got them. And then you can angle these up. You can do, yep. He can hold them like this. He has some very, very limited articulation. The knees are bolted kind of together here, so he's not going to be able to do too much here. Can he do the squats? Yeah, sure, he could sit down. But he doesn't do it too successfully, but that's all right. And then just to go over some of the detailing on this, something I really like is that if you look right here, he's got an Autobot symbol molded into the back side of this plastic piece right here, this clear plastic piece. So that's really neat. We've got the Autobot symbols on each side here. And then he also has a light pipe thing going on, so you could light his eyes up like that. Or if you have a good light source above, then you can have it'll look great that way. So here's what he looks like from the side, and that's what he looks like from the back. Yeah. So yeah, and so and this tabs in all right. It kind of wants to come out, but the joints are real tight on this. Maybe this isn't. But the best you can do probably with posing this guy is just doing maybe this. He doesn't do too much, unfortunately. But regardless, there is Rotorstorm, and yeah, so it's you can find this figure in different places, but you know, it may cost you a little bit if you want to collect it. I don't know about Rotorstorm itself. I think that's a way more rare piece. So if you want this in your collection, you may have to search out auction sites or trade forums, whatnot. And yeah, so that's what we got going on here. Thanks for watching the video, guys. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch the rest of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, please. It costs nothing to do so. And it is a... you know, and comment below if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer any of those. So thanks for joining me.